Hi, thank you very much for visiting my profile. I am Vaseem, your mobile application developer. I started my career 6 years back as an Android developer at Buzzword Tech. Then I joined Cognitive Healthcare International as a mobile app developer, but where I got a chance to work on iOS and Swift UI based project. And I changed their UI kit based applications into Swift UI based app. Like their applications is also available on App Store, and its name is Cognitive Healthcare International Caregiver app, and as well as the patient app. And served that company for a couple of years, and after that I like started working on different freelance marketplaces as a mobile app developer, and later on I learned Flutter. Now I'm having expertise in Flutter as well as native app development. And for backend for backend integrations, I prefer Firebase as well as the custom backend in Node.js. It depends on you which one you choose. Now let me give you a brief overview of my projects. Before that, you can check off some of my awesome reviews of my previous clients. And here is one of the project named as Tells Me. It is for the German-based startup which I developed, and it is developed in Flutter with backend Firebase and GetX framework of Flutter. And some of the Node.js-based cloud functions were written for its subscription with Stripe, and the backend was again Cloud Firestore. So one of the complex part of this application was the iBeacons integration, and I did it using native integrations of like iBeacons SDK, and that SDK was available in Swift UI for iOS as well as Kotlin for Android. And you can see the list of features which it was having. And the other application which here is the other application which I worked on. Again, it is in Flutter with the Firebase backend and Node.js based cloud functions for sending the messages, and for running cron jobs on server and automated checkouts from the basketball code. Basically, it is for the check-in functionality. Like, so if someone wants to know that how many people are playing in a basketball court and whether they are available or not, it is solving that problem, and it is for the US based clients. So here is another applications which I developed in Flutter, and it was R8 Go. So in the R8 Go, I have worked on the iOS app as well as the Android application. And the main features of this application was like you can say that it is similar to a Uber application. And in Uber, like we were having a proper algorithm for fare calculation, so it is also having that for AP for the payment APIs. We have integrated this Stripe, and you can check it out by going to like App Store. And I also have a link of this app right here. And again, it is developed in Flutter with backend in Node.js and database SQL. Okay, so okay, that's it. So here is the another application. It is the one of the my earliest applications which I developed. It is a TopCert app which is available on Android and iOS. So for Android, I developed it in Java, and for iOS, it is in Swift. So for backend, it is in Node.js Express and SQLite. And I deployed this application on DigitalOcean Droplet, and the database was MySQL. So this is the brief introduction of my projects, and now let's go towards my coding practices. And my coding practices, as you can see that here is the like you can also have a look at it, and I will be happy to show you all of my codes, app codes, because some of them are always having an NDA with the client. So I will be showing that in live meeting if you want to check the quality of my code. So you can also see the some of the packages which I developed here. Or is basically it is a project which I developed it for one of my US based clients. Here is the API based controllers which I created, and here basically it is the GetX controllers. Here are the API based things, okay, and responses which I created for, and some of the JSON models are there. So basically, this application is a server-based application, and its backend was developed by one of my friends in Lubeck, and I developed its front end. And this application is for like what we say fantasy league application, where people will be able to like exchange the players, buy the players shares, and just like the trading thing. So I developed this application, and the backend of this application contains a sports radar based API. And in that API, we are getting the details of all the NFL league based players. Right now, we are also working on this version 2 of this application, and it is going to be live next year. Thank you very much, and I will be happy to have you on the meeting and let's discuss your project. Thank you very much. Have a good day. Bye bye.